about here, I guess. Let me use the loo real quick before we get started.
Yeah.
Never thought this one is toxic or nitrous. Oh, and that's a tall, slender dog.
That's our dog. He was a rescue, and he was a foster, but we have now adopted him. He's new in the past few months.
It looks like a bit of hey.
Hey.
Coffee time. Looks like
You got coffee for you, Preston?
Okay, I'll come down. He is Greyhound and Lurcher. Welcome.
Oh, what's happening?
a hell of a lot. It should be like the thicker ones in the cupboard if you want.
I might need to go straight through this.
Last year I was visiting my daughter in New Zealand and we were touring. There was a little low stone wall. I jumped it. I jumped and I slipped and I hit my knee on a rock. And I tell you, even today, it is so sensitive when I push on that little spot.
My mountain biking days and my knees are shot.
You see this soccer players, you just touch them and they fall over in agony and pain. Think of how we used to get kicked like in our agricultural things.
No, this is
we kicked
you off the ball,
knees and ankles. There was no protection. You said you live on this side, on the canals.
On the canals, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's lekker for now. I don't know for long term, but
Have you been there long?
5 years.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's lekker for now. And while we're still young enough, but there's lots of stairs in the house. So I think it's something you've got to consider. Like
Listen.
when you're long term, so I'm looking, I'll probably buy stand on the legs and then just keep it to a point where we decide, okay, maybe it's time to transition or whatever. Because
I'm going to face that problem in some years to come. I've got stairs leading up to the bedroom.
Yeah. And that's so upstairs is all the bedrooms.
You've still got some years to go.
And then that's fine. But it's like then when you need it, then you need it.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
one of those lift systems. I would love a small flat house. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, exactly. One level, not even no steps, nothing.
Yeah.
Not even one like this. You go just
I'm
flat.
so past having a big house.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
garden.
would you do me a favor and tell me who else we're expecting? My phone is
Sure,
downstairs and occupied.
Justin Arian.
Okay.
And Sharpie said he's not coming.
Yeah.
Who else was supposed to be? Let's see, stick menu. Justin just said 5 minutes late.
Okay.
Who else was here?
We got Melville here.
Yeah, Marvel's here. Ian Ferguson.
The
Graham.
new guy that came last time.
Yeah, that's Graham.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll send a message to him.
Give everyone a moment to.
You know what I did with Liz going back 3 years ago, I was working up in Uganda. So she used to broadcast the Pilates sessions to me, and I would do it, watching her via.
That's why we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gavin,
Yeah.
just for us, I'm recording this class today. So it'll be, then I can send you guys the link. And then when you're traveling, you can look back on this class and you can do it again. And then the whole idea of it is that folks, when they're not here, will be able to tune in and join a class. Cool. Yeah, Liz just recorded that last class and it came out good. Do you see the wallpaper going up down there?
Yeah, the guys did my house. Very good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're excited about it.
The only people around here is Alfred.
Mm.
It's extra.
Yeah, I don't think we need all these.
Which company is it?
There's something.
Oh, okay.
Final. This called Dolly. What? Can't see from here.
I'm not sure. Our friend Kush.
Faisal.
Yeah, Faisal is the guy that
Faisal
the main guy. But our friend Kush is a distributor for the wallpaper company, and
Oh, okay.
she's who put us onto the paper. I think I hear someone else. Okay.
See that?
Cool.
That was Andrew. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll take that scooter out. I'm gonna go straight to Legends and go sideways.
Welcome.
I went the wrong road.
You're late.
All right, so then after him, we're just waiting on Justin, hey?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, cool. So then we just need you
I
that
got
one.
red.
Okay, cool. So then 3 others.
I think the guys got a bit intimidated when they saw 9 oats in this room.
I did.
You have to remember that it lists me as one of them.
He goes, "How many people are coming?" And he goes, like, "There's 9 people." I said, he said, "How are we all gonna fit?" I think that's why he bailed today.
Oh, shame. Don't forget, I'm one of those people that's listed there. Okay, cool.
Still, even with 4.
Yeah. The capacity up here is 8. I know we're used to the luxury of lots of room. Ian, we are recording this class. Don't be nervous. No, it is not. It is not listed.
I went the top one versus this one.
So, do you want to speak to Preston about enjoying this class?
Tell me.
I think I need to do more stretching. I'm useless at stretching.
Jim doesn't think it works.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he's trying harder than
Well, then you can advocate for that it does.
I'm so stuffed
Yeah.
that I think I need to like do stretch exercises. That's what I do. Sit there and do a half an hour stretching.
Okay.
That's what I
We
do.
do stretches with Jane once a week.
That's probably what I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I add it, but it's a combination of things. You can't just do one or the other.
No, that's
You can't do strength. You can't just stretch. You got to do a combination of
Yeah.
things.
I agree.
So is it that you're finding the movement of it is what's making it challenging or what?
No, I don't think it's challenging movement. I mean, I'm doing the sit-up challenge, so I'm 99 today. So I don't have a problem with doing stuff.
Mm.
But it's just, I don't know, just like I feel I'm not suppling more.
Mm. Well, it's been a handful of weeks since you've come, right?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
Okay. So, I mean, the suggestion would be to come more consistently and see if there's a change. You're coming consistently and finding a
But I can't
change.
come on what
Of course. Oh, so you went.
That's why we're reporting.
That is just so you know, that is the idea of why we got this camera. How was your time in Jordan? That's where you went, right? Or-
we couldn't go to Jordan because of past weekend, so we just needed
Okay. How was it?
to just run.
Cool. Awesome.
No, it's got myself.
Welcome.
Hello, hi.
Nice big smile to greet us with.
You see that crazy guy yesterday? You're not going up and down the road without a helmet on. You know that.
We can probably solve that. We can race each other home on our bikes.
I know you.
You had the look of someone going to a pub.
What time was it? Yes,
Yeah.
I was going to the pub.
Gonna be a legend.
Had a meeting with David about the golf, so we'll warm up with
Another one.
Are they?
We'll warm up with the support.
How's it going?
This is Melville. You guys know each other? Justin, we are recording this for ourselves. Just so you know, I'm going to send you guys the link. Everyone else is cool with it. And that it is.
That's why he's sitting in the corner.
It is Melville took the real corner spot. It is primarily me that's in the frame. I'm trying it out the webcam because the idea is that when folks travel, they can tune into a class. So I'm just making sure that it works and such. We have, I think Graham's still on the way, but I think we should let him join us if he does, when he does. It's now already 5 minutes in, so let's get started.
Put it on your back.
Just put it between your legs.
Let me get. No, Daryl's out for the next month or so.
Your gloves on your back.
He definitely said he's coming on the.
You could have given me a heads up, buddy.
I said yesterday.
You said I've got something for you. Yeah, I thought it was love.
Yeah.
Come to the roll. That's definitely not transport.
Okay, Preston's waiting.
Are we ready? That's okay. Let's pick the foot and start to shake it out. So toes and pad of your foot to the ground, starting to find a rhythm back in the floor, starting to loosen up the body. So find that rhythm, and then we take 3 breaths. Breathe in. Let it go out the mouth with a sigh. Another deep breath in and out. One more. Breathe in. And with a bit of a sigh, let it go. You can shake that out, and we can go on to the other foot. So toes to the ground, pat of your foot to the ground. Start to find that rhythm. And then we take 3 breaths. Big exhale. Twice more. Once more. Big exhale, let it go. Shake that out. Feet hip width distance. We start to find some circles of our hips. The hips guide the movement. The shoulders follow. So do the hands. Once you found that rhythm, we take 3 breaths. Breaths are slow, focused, and complete. And now at the end of this exhale, we pause, opposite direction. And 3 breaths. And after the next exhale, we can stop. Let the shoulders start to shift back and forth, and the arms just follow. Maybe they're giving you a bit of a tapping massage. See if you can find this rhythm, and then find your breath. We got about 5 breaths here. And you let the shoulders go in one direction, and it's almost like the hips kind of slightly go in not opposite direction, so we can get a bit of a twist at our spine too. Just a couple more here. Give it one more breath. And let it slow down. Let's find our hands behind our back. Soft gaze, thumbs into your tailbone to let your chest broaden, to let your shoulders come back. Stand tall. Take a breath in. And let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. We'll do it a little different today. So the next time that you inhale, let's roll the head back, chin high. And exhale there. Next inhale, roll around the circle towards this other ear, towards the shoulder. And exhale there. Next inhale brings our chin towards our chest. Let your exhale go right there. Inhale back to our starting point, ear to shoulder. Let your exhale go right there. Opposite direction around the track. So inhale, chin towards chest. And exhale there. Continue around the circle, ear to shoulder. And exhale. Head drops back as you inhale, chin high. Exhale. Complete the circle, ear to shoulder as you inhale. And exhale there. Bring the head back upright. Let your hands release. Let your palms be forward. We can be at the back of our mat. That's probably the best place to be. Inhale, bring the palms up. Find your mountain pose. And let your wrists go out as we fold down, coming down with a big bend at the knees so that we can walk forward to tabletop position. And if you don't have a blanket there yet, I'm recommending a blanket below your knees to support your knees. So take the blanket. Oh, I got you, Justin. Yeah, well, just in case, it'll be there. That's okay. You do as you please. So let's find what's most important, and we all need is alignment. So check that your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, your fingers are spread wide, and then a slight external rotation of your bicep is going to bring the inside of the elbow towards opposite corner of the mat. Then you've got your setup. Lower your eyes to a soft gaze or closed and find your breath. Find the rhythm of your breath. If you can, let it go in and out through the nose at this point. And when an exhale comes to you, you're going to press the floor away, pull your pelvis under, your belly in, your chin down like a cat. And then when you inhale, you're going to first lift your tailbone, then lower your belly, chest coming forward, chin coming up for cow. Continue moving with your breath. Press the floor away towards your cat pose. And inhale forward to your cow pose. Keep moving back and forth between the two. See if you can reach the fullness of each pose as you're either full of air or empty of air. We're warming up our spine here, recognizing that we're going to use our spine throughout the whole class. So we might as well get sure it's all warmed up. And we're going to use our spine through our whole life. So we want to keep it healthy. See if you can practice this pelvis moving to begin the motion in both directions. Slow movement being led by your breath, physically also being led by the pelvis. These are an option for you if you choose to use those. Let's give it one more of each. See if you can breathe a little bit slower and then follow that with your breath. We started with cat pose, so let cow be what completes it. And then come back to a neutral tabletop and walk yourself forward towards our puppy pose. Remember, your hips stay over your knees. Your hands walk as forward as they can get to. You bring your forehead down. You can always bring the floor closer to your forehead with a block if that helps you. We're trying to have our head down to the ground. Let our chest, with time, lower closer to the ground. You can keep your elbows lifted. You could lower your elbows down. If you lowered your elbows down, you also have the option to bring your hands towards each other and bring them behind your head. What's nice about that is when the hands are behind the head, you can find the grip of the floor with your elbows and then pull that grip a little bit towards your knees and you'll feel a deeper stretch. We're here in the pose. Now that you've got the makings of the pose, you just breathe. And see if you can practice for today, if you're willing to try it, for the first 3/4 of class until we come down and we're preparing for our laying still in Shavasana, see if you can breathe in and out through the nose. That's what warms up your body. And if we warm up our body, we'll probably be able to stretch a little bit deeper. And we'll give it 3 more rounds of breath here in this puppy pose. When you come out of it, you'll bring your hands back down to the ground. You'll walk them back towards you. You'll find your joints stacked, your shoulders over your wrists. We're going to thread the needle. Today, we will do it a few times, threading it through before we lower down. Let's come up onto our right fingertips. That's to tell the left wrist that we're going to bear some weight on it. And when an inhale comes to you, bring your hand up high to the sky. And as you exhale, reach between your wrist and your knee as far as you can. Don't lower the shoulder. Next inhale, bring the hand high again. And the exact same thing, thread it through, maybe a centimeter closer to the wall you're reaching towards. Next time we lower down. So inhale, bring it up. And exhale, thread it through as far as you can, then lower the shoulder down and the side of your head down. This is a twist through the spine. So allow your breath to support you in lowering your weight down onto your shoulder. And to whatever extent you can, gain control of your breath. So big, deep breaths are good, but so long as you're in control of your breath. We'll give it 1 or 2 more full rounds of breath here. So 2 more in, 2 more out. And when you're ready to, how we'll come out of it is to unthread, reach for the sky again with an inhale. And follow the exhale down. See if your hands can come to the ground at the moment that you're out of air. Our setup for the other side is the same. Up onto the fingertips. Inhale, reach high for the sky. Exhale, reach between the wrist and the knee as far as you can towards the door. And then inhale, bring it back up. We got another one, the exact same. So thread it through. Inhale, bring it high again. And then thread it through and lower the shoulder down. Side of head down. You want even more of a deep stretch. See if your shoulder can find the grip of the ground and pull it a little bit to the left. And just breathe. Two more full rounds of breath. 2 more in, 2 more out. When you feel ready to, you'll let an inhale guide you to bring the hand high. And you'll follow it down with your exhale. From here, we're going to check that our joints are stacked, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, toes coming to the mat. We're going to press the floor away, lift our hips on up to downward facing dog. And so as soon as you get up, bend one knee, let the other heel come down to the ground. We start to pedal. Moving slowly here, feeling it through your calf, feeling it come up to your hamstring. We give it about 3 more rounds of these pedals. The heel that's coming down, the other knee bends, and let it be a big bend. When you're ready to, point both heels in the direction of the floor, so legs almost fully straight, and then we're going to inhale, bring our heels high up onto our tippy toes. Exhale, let the heels lower back down towards the ground. We'll do that once more. So inhale, bring the heels high as you can, all the way up onto your toes, and then exhale, lower the heels down. Let's bring our shoulders forward over our wrists to a high plank. And then let's lower the knees down. Elbows stay pinned in, not out like a push-up. They stay in, they graze your sides. Then tops of feet are to the mat. Big toes come in to touch each other. Before we lift, really pin your elbows in. Remember, we're not lifting through pressing into the hands. We're lifting through the chest and the low back. So inhale, lift up. It's a small lift. Exhale, lower back down. We do that twice more. Nothing to prove on how high you lift. Follow it down with your exhale. Once more. And when you're all the way lifted, if you pin your elbows in more, you'll feel it more. And release it. Let it come down. We're going to go back to downward facing dog. Simplest way is to press into your hands, bring your hips back towards your heels. Most active way would be to just press straight up. Lift the hips up, heels in the direction of the floor. When you're ready to, we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet and find ragdoll position. So ragdoll has our feet about hip width distance, not a forward fold. So nearly a 90-degree bend from your hips to your heels. Torso finds itself glued to your thighs. You grab for opposite elbow, chin towards your chest, crown of the head towards the ground. And then you can start to sway your weight from one foot to the other. Making sure you're breathing. And then let yourself shake your head yes. Shake your head no. The arms can follow. And we're just shaking out any tension that we have here. And give it another 2 breaths. When you're ready to, we're going to release our hands. We're going to walk ourselves back forward, but then lower the knees below the hips back to tabletop position. Then I want you to look towards me. What we're going to set up is to bring the left knee out about 45 degrees and then the right foot in line with the hand, the knee, and the foot. So the foot then might be out all of the way, but that's what we're trying to do is kickstand and then wrist, knee, foot. So let your foot, Ian, come back a little bit so it's in line with your knee. You see what I'm saying? No, I mean like straight line. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And then when you guys are ready, what we're going to do is lift our hand up. Find a straight line from your wrist that's in the air to your wrist that's on the ground. Let your hips shoot a little bit forward and your top shoulder to drop back and breathe. Remember, if it's painful, we don't do it. If it's uncomfortable, we breathe through it. Now, can we come up onto our fingertips like we did in the thread the needle and then use our core engagement to lift up? Arms straight out. Arms straight out from the shoulders. You don't like it? Okay, cool. So here we are. Now, can we let the right hand come down towards the leg and the left hand to come straight up? Trying to find all of our joints stacked here from wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee. It's new. You guys got this. Reaching high, feeling this stretch, especially from your hip up your side body. And then with an exhale, let's bring the hand down. Let's bring the other hand down. Bring your kickstand in, back to tabletop. We'll try out the other side. So first the foot comes out. Then the other foot comes down, comes in line. Wrist, knee, foot are directly in a line. And before we lift up, make sure, look, if I was like this, I don't have my joints stacked, and that's going to be not nice to my wrist. So I want to make sure before I lift up that I have my shoulder almost nearly exactly over my wrist. And then we inhale to bring the hand up. We try to stack all these joints here from wrist to wrist. And then we let the hips rock a bit forward. Top shoulder rocks a little bit back. We breathe. Then we can come up onto our fingertips. And your inhale and your core are what are going to help lift you up. Now that we're upright, the outside edge of your foot, try to press that towards the ground to wake up the inside of your leg. Then bring your hand up and your other hand towards your leg. See if you can find this line of stacked joints from wrist all the way down to your knee that's on the ground. And then as you exhale, slowly bring the hand down. Bring the other hand down. Rotate your hips. Bring it in. We're going to bring our toes to the mat again and lift our hips on up. Now from here, we're going to walk ourselves back towards the back of the mat. You're going to find a forward fold. Perfectly fine to have a bit of a bend at your knees with your forward fold. Once you're there, we're going to take 3 halfway lifts. So we're going to drag our hands up our shins, lift up our spine till our chest is parallel with the ground, and then exhale as we fold. Both the fold and the halfway lift can have a bend at your knees. So bring it up and exhale, fold. You'll feel it. Halfway lifts, we'll take a third one, are for the purpose of making our forward fold more accessible. So let yourself come down, and then we're going to practice lifting up proper. So I want you to keep your chin down and your shoulders draped forward as you press into your feet. Start to lift up via your spine. Once your spine is upright, then you bring the chin up and the shoulders back and the palms forward. So I want us all to turn towards Melville's side of the room, stay at the end of the mat, and then we're going to let ourselves bring our hands to the hips and then step wide as we can. Cool. Now, toes towards the trees. Bring those toes there. Your right feet stay towards the door. We're in our warrior two. So check that your knee is over your ankle. You want to be like this. So a lot of people, when they go to do this, they have their knee about this. If you can, see if it can be more of a bend like this. Look down. Make sure that your front heel intersects your back foot. Arms are straight out, wrists straight out from the shoulders. We look down the forearm all the way down to the middle finger. And then when you're ready, we're really focused on the whole breath. Give it one more. Breathe in and hold it. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Find your supine twist. So hand outside the knee, other arm, your left arm goes straight out from the shoulder. We draw it across the body. Keep your left shoulder flat. Look up towards the ceiling or out towards your extended arm. Maybe pull in your belly a little bit if that feels like it deepens the stretch. And don't worry about how close or not your knee is to the ground. It's about how far your knee is from your shoulder. Give it a couple more breaths here. If you can, hold the breath for a moment, feel the pressure, then relieve the pressure with a big exhale. Let's give it one more breath. And let's untwist. Let the hip come back down. Let the other knee come in. Knees towards you and towards each other. Our next inhale is going to be to extend the legs out. Heels can hover if you want more. They can lower to the ground if you want less. Arms come above head, do a full body stretch. And when you exhale, you swing the arms around, knees in towards you, grab at the shins, do that twice more. So as you inhale, legs extend, arms swing around to above your head. And when you exhale, you swing the arms, you bring the knees in. We've got 2 more, or 1 more. Extend. Hold the breath for a second, feel it, then swing it around, grab at your shins and stay there. You can either grab the shins or you can clasp your hands around your shins. We take 2 breaths till we lay still. So take a deep breath in and hold it. Hold the breath. Let it build up some pressure. Let it get challenging. Squeeze tightly and then release it. Brilliant. Let's do it once more. This time, breathe in, hold the breath. Curl your toes, squeeze tighter, bring your forehead up towards your knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze as you hold your breath, and then release everything to Shavasana. Let your legs go long. Let your feet be as wide as the mat. Let your toes fall out to the sides. Let your palms be up to the ceiling. I'm going to go get us some cold towels. You guys just lay still. There is a cold towel on your left side for anyone that wants to know. Then just come back to stillness. Now, when we tell the body to come back into the day, we can start with the breath in and a big breath out. And we can move slowly as we come out of this. A little wiggle of your toes or some movement of your fingers. Then maybe followed by some movement of your ankles or your wrists. And then a full body stretch will feel fantastic to bring your hands again above head, toes to touch, give it a big yawn. And a nice way to come back up out of it is to bring your knees in towards you, roll over onto one side, let your other bicep catch you as a pillow, and the other hand lift you up. We made it through another one, gentlemen. Nicely done.
That was tough on the glutes, eh?
something on the side there.
Happens to me too.
Yeah.
Looks like it wants to.
Yeah,
It's either one way goes